Hello everybody and welcome to the Finnish Institute in Stockholm. My name is Hanna Tapio and I work here as Head of Arts. And with me today I have a fantastic Finnish photographer and artist Emma Sarpaniemi. Emma, welcome to Stockholm.
Thank you, Hanna.
We are here at our art gallery in Snickarbacken 4 in Stockholm, and we have here on display your solo exhibition, When the Sun Goes Down We See Lemons. And you started this project already last year in the Netherlands, where you studied photography. Could you tell us shortly how did the project get started?
Yeah, so the project started for my research, like what does femininity mean for me, and also I was investigating women's history and self-portraiture. So those were the starting point themes for me.
And could you describe shortly this exhibition? What do we see here at the gallery? You can tell us a bit about the central themes of the exhibition.
Well, in the gallery you see very colorful and playful, sometimes very intimate self-portraits, which I interpret more like a collaborative and performative photos. And in this project, I'm exploring togetherness, intimacy, and definitions of femininity and female roles.
Okay, well, let's take a closer look to the photographs. There are total 14 photographs, all in this exhibition. And a fun detail is that each one of the works is named after a lemon variety. And here is a work that is called Sweet Lemons. And as you mentioned, one of the themes that you explore in the exhibition is intimacy. And I would say that the atmosphere in the picture is really intimate, mentally, but also physically. You are really near each other, you carry each other, lean on to each other. Could you tell us a bit more about the shooting sessions with your models? And who are these people?
The people in my photos are my close friends, or like a circle of friends. I took half of the images are taken in Helsinki, but also in the Netherlands, and because I wanted to have my friends from hometown also in this work when I was still studying in the Netherlands. Well, each photo shoot is very different because it's very connected to how we feel and what kind of space we want to create in this work, because it's always like that we create the setup, like the choreography, and we choose the clothing together. So it's very collaborative work.
That's really interesting to hear. And this beautiful photo over here is called Pink Lemonade Lemons. And there's also a very intimate atmosphere in the photo, I'd say. You are looking right to the camera. Could you tell us a bit more about the way you work with the models, and how do you choose, for example, your poses?
Well, I always have idea what I want to do. I have a sketchbook where I draw like the poses and what we would do, but I mean, of course, not always it doesn't work, because sometimes the poses are quite hard actually to do. But so we basically start from one pose, or like the sort of mood we want to create, and I think from there it kind of goes very naturally then to some direction.
Okay, let's move nearer to this photograph over here. The work is called Feminella Lemons, and I love the colors in this picture, and I love the outfits you are wearing. And in some photos there are also fruits and vegetables and flowers. So I'm wondering, what kind of role does these clothes and props play at your work?
Well, in the early work it was more about, I would say, the body and the choreography, and from the start I wanted the clothing to be very anonymous and kind of, I mean, colorful of course, and that it fits to our style and what we want to communicate in the picture. But it was then when I continued the project, I wanted to go more absurd feeling, and then the fruits and more colorful, and I would say more. It became more like an theatrical setup. Of course, the relationship with the person is still very present, but within more. I would say more like maybe something that it's not so like, because in the early it's more like a simple, but then now I wanted to make it more absurd, as I said.
And those two works are from this year, right? They are newer works.
Yeah, so all the new photos that are presented here are more like crazy ones, if I would say so.
Crazy is good.
Yeah.
You photograph women and explore femininity in your work. You try and play different female roles. Can you tell us a bit more about this aspect?
Yeah, I think it's like as I already said, I was investigating in the start, like what does femininity mean for me, and then from there it became sort of a play to investigate together. But then it got more like sub-themes. Of course, the role of the photographer is very important here, because I'm in the same side of the camera, so the self-determination is equal. And I think it's from the idea for me that, because I was taking self-portraits before, that I wanted to create my own image that no one else could depict of me. And so, and maybe something like that is playful but at the same time vulnerable, and that there's no, that we can, like, we create the space and the image of us together. So of course, like in the new images we are more as characters, but there is still like something that we are like sort of true self in a way. But
Interesting. Well, maybe we can take a look at this photo over there. It's called Organic Lemons. And I just love the colors in this picture, the intense blue. It's really beautiful. And I'm wondering, what kind of role does the colors play in your work?
The color is very, well, as you can see, it's very powerful and very visible. But I think it came very natural also in this process, that the choice of the clothing was always very carefully chosen, and but there is not like bigger, like for me, I wanted that the clothing is it's timeless in a way, that you can't really say what time the photos are taken, or like that they are timeless, although they are modern in this time. But I think that that's the role of the clothing.
Yeah, and the colors and the clothes, they are like playing each other, I'd say.
Yeah, I think it all supports each other, like the idea of the playfulness, but at the same time very anonymous, androgyn, and feminine.
And for me personally, your work is a lot about sisterhood and trust between you and your models. I'm thinking, for example, this photo here, Avalon Lemons. Is sisterhood something that you want to transmit via your work?
It is part of the project, of course, but it's, I think, yeah, it's interesting that you picked it. Of course, like there is this platonic love in between us, and sort of, sisterhood.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think for me it's more like it's like intriguing to see like what people depict and how they look the images and what is for them the main subject theme, or because of course I look them very different way.
Well, thank you so much, Emma, for this wonderful little introduction at the exhibition. And thank you so much for coming to Stockholm. We have loved to have you here. And all the best for your future and your future plans.
Thank you, Hanna, and the Finnish Institute in Stockholm. I'm very happy to be here and have lemons exhibited in your beautiful gallery.
Thank you. And thank you also for our wonderful viewers. It was really nice that you were here with us at the exhibition. And welcome to see this exhibition When the Sun Goes Down, We See Lemons, also live here at our gallery. The exhibition runs until Thursday, 29th of October. So you are really welcome here. And there's more information about the exhibition at our website. And remember also to follow our Instagram, Finlandsinstitutets galleri. Tack så mycket. Thank you very much.
Thank you.